Hello friends, today we are going to talk about the Democratic debates. So my original plan for this was to just upload my pure reactions while watching it live. I'll just intersplice me reacting to things that I talk about, but I think I'd much rather just give a full analysis of the two nights. Boy, what a circus! I absolutely love and loathe being a Democrat right now. The first night, I have never been prouder to be a Bernie brethren than I was that night. He did so well. He brought a lot of energy. Finally, he was aggressive. He brought a lot of energy to the debate. He was witty. I was just whooping my ass off watching it.
For senior citizens, it will finally include dental care, hearing aids, and eyeglasses.
But you don't know.
Second of all,
you don't know that,
second
Bernie.
of all,
We'll come to you in a second.
I do know. I wrote the damn bill.
Ah! He's dead! He's dead! He got shit wrong with the Taliban on the last debate, and Tulsi had to put him in his place. He gets shit wrong about this debate, and Bernie has to put him in his place. Tim Ryan, go to sleep. It's sleepy time. The whole night was just Elizabeth Warren and Bernie being angry grandparents at their dumbass grandchildren. They were surrounded by centrists and neolibs and people who just spent so much time being but the Republicans will say we're crazy if we talk about wanting to catch up with the rest of the world when it comes to healthcare, so, maybe we shouldn't do it. Shut the fuck up. It took Pete Buttigieg, it took Peter Buttigieg to put these idiots in their place and be who the fuck cares what the Republicans think of us? Why do you give a shit? They're always gonna think we're crazy communists. Who cares? The entire night seemed like it revolved around the judges being John Delaney clone number 6. Why do you disagree with Bernie Sanders? All of them were framed around Bernie's ideas. Did you notice that? Is it just my bias? I don't know, that's how I felt. And then CNN pulled this bullshit.
Foreign policy now, Senator Sanders. President Trump has argued that the United States cannot continue to be the, quote, policeman of the world. You said the exact same thing on a debate stage in 2016. If voters are hearing the same message from you and President Trump on the issue of military intervention, how should they expect that you will be any different from him?
I'm sorry, what? What? Did CNN, oh my fucking god, did CNN deadass just try that? Bernie, you say war bad, and Trump say war bad. How will voters know the difference between you two? I loved when Bernie called out CNN for their fuckery, playing ads from the healthcare industry on the channel during the debates, and the mod was just nope, next. Also, Marianne Williamson, she was bringing the energy. She's a really good public speaker. She was getting people riled up like crazy. The crowd loved her. I was really proud of Orbom. She said some weird shit, but we love her for that. I do like how Bernie and Warren didn't attack each other. That was some nice, progressive solidarity, I guess. I do look forward to when they do have to attack each other, though. So yeah, night one was just a absolute white pill. I felt amazing after that debate. I was oh my god, we actually might win, and we actually might win with someone who's good and doesn't suck. Oh my god. So I didn't record my reaction to night 2. I should have, because oh boy! I was live tweeting a lot of it and whooping through text. But night 2 was also amazing. You had all the John Delaney clones once again up there. Yang actually talked a lot, and he did a great job connecting everything to UBI. Even the wage gap question, he connected it to UBI. He did a really good job, and the crowd was absolutely loving him. They weren't laughing him off this time, which was great. They were actually shouting. Speaking of shouting, there were also protesters. They were a little bit annoying, but after a while I kind of liked it, and I was waiting for them to shout things again. I think they shouted 3 million deported when Joe Biden was speaking, because Obama deported 3 million people. I think that's what they were shouting. I could be wrong, but that's pretty funny. And Kamala tried to spend all her time attacking Biden, and then this happened.
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response?
I lost it when this happened. I am so proud of my girl. Kamala didn't even have an answer. I actually made a video a few days ago about all of Kamala's bullshit. A lot of people were like, maybe she watched your video, but no, these are all very well-known things. Kamala Harris is not a good person, and I'm sure Tulsi saw Kamala at the top and was like, why is nobody calling her out? I'm going to have an entire video about the Tulsi versus Kamala thing, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, that was amazing. Joe Biden, once again, up there looking like vanilla pudding. Absolutely nothing interesting comes out of that man's mouth. Not a single memorable thing. Joe Biden's sign-off was so embarrassing. He said, go to Joe Biden 3030. Everyone was plugging their websites and stuff because Bernie did it the night before. If that ain't the most perfect metaphor for this entire election. So people were looking up joe3030.com. Didn't exist. They looked up joe2020.com. Didn't exist. So Pete Buttigieg took the URL and made it redirect to his website. I was actually feeling awful about this election, and these two nights, made me feel excited for it again. And I feel hopeful. I feel hopeful that somebody good will get on stage with Trump and possibly might defeat him. But, and this is a big but, I don't trust the DNC whatsoever. I have a feeling they already have someone picked out. I have a feeling it's Biden. And therefore we will lose. So, the white pill is going to wear off. What did you guys think of night 1 and 2? Leave your opinions in the comments. And I will see you guys very soon. With many videos on many channels. Bye.